At Easter, we remember that the risen Christ meets people not only in sanctuaries, but on roads, in gardens, around tables, and in ordinary conversations. We remember that resurrection is relational, revealed through stories shared from person to person. It is the good news of life and liberation passed on first by Mary Magdalene, then Peter, and so on and so on.
Across our region, communities of faith are living the Easter mystery in courageous and creative ways, strengthening invitation and exploring new ways of being the church. These are resurrection practices. They nurture resilience, deepen connection, and remind us that the church is not closed in by walls, but opened by love.
As we look ahead together, we're grounded in the shared vision of Towards 2035. Inspired, resilient, and diverse contextual communities of disciples seek to continue the story of Jesus by embodying Christ's presence in the world. The church is present and deeply connected coast to coast in rural and urban settings and in ecumenical and global partnerships, guided by hope filled, adaptive, and effective ministry leaders. The denomination is increasingly multi generational, multiracial, and intercultural.
Easter invites us to keep saying yes to small acts that build connections, to relationships that deepen belonging, and to the courage to try something new. Each table expanded, each connection nurtured becomes a sign of resurrection among us. I'd love to share with you what we've been doing at the region. Starting a few weeks ago and continuing into May is our program called The Things We Tell Ourselves, where we tackle some of the biggest myths that seem to be circulating in our churches in the coming in recent times. Some of you have been able to take advantage of some of these courses, and I'd love to invite you to go to our website and click on the button Things We Tell Ourselves, where you can learn about all the upcoming sessions that take place online on Wednesday evenings. On April the 29th, we'll be talking about our buildings. Have you been in any church meetings where you talk about buildings? On May 13th, we'll be talking about what to do if you can't afford a full-time minister. Lots of interesting discussions and conversations taking place in the things we tell ourselves. We'd love to have you join us for one or all of the sessions.
And as you celebrate Easter, may you know that you are not alone. You are part of a wider movement of communities committed to belonging, renewal, and hope. May God grant you joy in this season and confidence that stones are still being rolled away.
May we continue to make room at the table for neighbors, for questions, for hope, and for the risen Christ among us. Happy Easter.